Hello everyone. So after completion of number system and LCM HCM, now we move into permutations and combinations chapter. This is also very important for our CSAT and except last year, so remaining previous years are at least 5 to 6 questions from this permutations and combinations chapter, and I think in 2023 I think at most 11 questions asked from this chapter actually. So that's why this chapter is very important. And why this is important means most of the questions are possible assumption based. You need to identify all possibilities according to the conditions whatever mentioned in the question. That's why this chapter is very important. And once we analyze this chapter, so many miscellaneous type of general questions are also definitely doable based on this concept actually. That's why first we discuss this permutations and combinations chapter. Before we enter into that permutations and combination calculations and the types of questions, just we observe some questions actually for what type of questions are framed according in permutations and how we are going to solve them. Just for our idea purpose only. Some questions we solve here. A student has to select a letter from the vowels and another letter from the consonant. Then in how many ways can he make this solution? We know alphabets 26 letters are there. So vowels are 5, A, E, I, O, U. And the remaining all are consonants. Those are 21. We know that. So question is, a student has selected a letter from the vowels. From the vowels mean any one of the 5 letters. How many is maybe A, E, I, O, U. So any one of the 5. In how many ways? 5 ways. It's clear. And another letter which is from the consonants means so out of 21 any one letter 21. Here just observe. And is nothing but into. That's important. Suppose and means it is not fulfilled. Continuation. Continuation means into. Or means separate. So either or. So or means we go for summation, addition. And means we consider that into. So total number of ways can we make the solution means 5 into 21. 105 ways. That's it. Very simple. So a student has to select a letter from vowels, one letter from vowels and other letter from consonants. In overall how many ways means 105. All the possibilities also we are ready to identify all possibilities. A, B, A, C, A, D, A, F, A, G, A, Z. Similarly E, B, E, C. Like that so many different types of combinations we selected. Next question. A student has to select a letter either from the vowels or from the consonant. In the previous case, 2 letters. One letter is from vowels and another letter is from consonant. Here only one letter, but either from vowels or consonant. Vowels are how many means 5. Consonants are how many? 21. Out of these 5 plus 21, in these 26 letters, just the student need to choose only one letter. So out of 26, in how many ways he can select means 26 ways only. That is the case. R here it is. R means plus. That's clear. So R means plus. And is nothing but a product, right? Next one. If a die is cast, die is nothing but 6 faces actually. So 6 faces maybe consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not only numbers, maybe in some questions symbols, some questions colors, whatever it is. 6 colors, 6 faces are having 6 different unique objects or 6 similar objects, whatever it is. So 6 faces are there, 6 are. If a coin is tossed, possibility outcomes are head and tails. So now find the number of all possible outcomes. Suppose if die shows one head and one tail, these are the 2 ways. Or similarly 2 head, 2 comma tail. This is the another type of output. Suppose on the die 3 coin shows a head or 3 tail and so on. So total how many means here 6 outcomes are possible. Here 2 outcomes are possible. Total outcomes are how many means 6 into 2 One head or one tail, two head, two tail, three head, three tail, four head, four tail, five head, five tail, six head and six tail. Means I am considering these numbers are the on the faces of that die. Otherwise, whatever they can colors means color comma head water. So, right, whatever the objects are on the die, but definitely those are equals to only six faces. That's why six outputs are possible. Here, head and tail only two outcomes are possible when a coin is tossed. So, total outcomes are 6 into 2, 12 possible outcomes are possible. So, we are ready to identify all the possibilities also. That is very, very important. There are six trains running between Kachiguda and Tirupati. Six trains running between Kachiguda to Tirupati. In how many ways can a man go from Kachiguda to Tirupati and return by different train? Okay. So, six trains are there. He can choose any one of the train from Kachiguda to Tirupati in how many ways? 6 ways, yes. But just observe, return by different train. So, if he choose the first train means remaining 5 trains are there for the return journey. Suppose he choose the last train means the first 5 trains are there. So whatever the train he used for ongoing journey, that is again not to be used by him in the return journey. That is the given condition. Return by a different. So ongoing journey 6 possibilities are there, but in the return journey he have only 5 possibilities, 5 options, 5 choices are there. So that's why 6 into 5 total how many? 30 ways. This is again important. So ongoing journey, he choose any one of the 6. But return journey, what except that ongoing journey train, in that remaining 5 trains, he can choose any one of them. So like that, 6 into 5 equals to 30. That is the required answer for this question. Right? These are only some few examples. So just for observing how they are going to frame questions. That's it. Now, 4 people entered the lift cabin on the ground floor of a 6th floor office. Suppose each of them can leave the cabin independently at any floor beginning with the first. Find the total number of ways in which each of the 4 persons can leave the cabin at different floors. Just observe, 4 people entered the lift cabin on the ground floor of a 6th floor office. Means ground floor, first floor, second, third, fourth, fifth. Here 6 floors are completed. Alright, from ground floor to up to 5th floor, right? Now, this is the building actually. Now, suppose each of them can leave the cabin independently at any floor. From ground floor onwards, any floor, beginning with the first. So, how many choices are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each person is having 5 choices, but find the total number of ways in which each of the 4 persons can leave the cabin at different floors. Suppose the first person choose any one of the 5. How many ways for first person? 5 options are there for first person. Why means he can choose any one of the 5 floors. But second person is having all are at different floors. So that's why different floors. That's why definitely that second person having only 4 options. Why means already first person choose one option. Other than that remaining 4 floors he can choose anyone. Similarly for third person he have 3 choices. For fourth person he have 2 choices. Total outcomes are how many? Mean 5, 4, 20 into 3, 60 into 2. 120 ways. This is the clear. 120 ways. So this one is also important. 6th floor office means entered on the ground floor means with the ground floor remaining are 5, total 6. Sometimes right, 6 floors means ground other than ground floor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They choose like that. Then 6 into 5 into 4 into 3. Then 360. That will be definitely in the options. That's why you always carefully while answering the questions, particularly this type of questions. So receiving the exact matter is important. In the above question, same question, right? In the above question means same question. So 6 floors, right? They entered at the ground floor, but the question is, if 4 persons can leave the cabin at any one of the floors, 4 persons can leave the cabin at any one of the floors, then find the number of ways in which this can be done. In the previous question, definitely all are leave the cabin at different floors. But here, any one of the floors means for first person, 5 possibilities. Second person also 5 choices. Why means all the 4 persons can leave the cabin at the same floor also possibility. So all are at first floor, all are at second, all are at third, all are at fourth, all are at fifth. So that 4 persons are having though. Each one is having 5 option, 5 option, 5 options. So how many means 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. So yes, clear. That first person is choosing any one of the 5 floors. Second person is also choose any one of the 5. Third person also any one of the 5. So fourth person. So 5 into 5 into 5 into 5, 625 is the. This is nothing but with repetitions. So maybe repetition is also already here. So second person or remaining persons can choose the same floor wherever the previous persons left the cabin. So that is the case. Next. A tricolor flag is to be formed having 3 adjacent strips of the 3 different colors. 3 adjacent of the strips, 3 different colors, chosen from 6 different colors. So, tricolor flag, 3 strips means 1, 2, 3, or maybe not only horizontal, vertical also possible. 1, 2, 3. So like this, we need to form a flag actually. So that is also 3 strips, 3 different colors chosen from 6. So 3 from 6 different colors. Now, how many different colored flags can be formed with different designs in which all the 3 strips are always in horizontal position? So no need to consider that vertical case, only horizontal case. How many ways means total 6 colors are there. Suppose in the first strip I can choose any one of the 6 colors. Already I used one color at the top means remaining how many colors are there? 5 colors. I can choose any one of the 5 in the second strip. Similarly, I can choose any one of the remaining 4 in the third strip. Why means this is the clear. How many different colored flags can be formed with different designs in which all 3 strips are always in horizontal. 3 different colors chosen. We must choose 3 different colors for 3 strips. That's why 3 different means first case 6 option, second 5, then 4. So 6 into 5 into 4. How many ways means 120 ways. So like this we are going to solve, right? So this type of questions also important. We need to solve little bit carefully. So reading question. Suppose he did not give this always in horizontal means here 120 and here 120 total 240. So vertical also we need to consider. So that's why always that is important actually. What we are going to discuss the moment. What we are going to understanding the question. Next, in how many ways can 5 prizes can be given away to 7 boys when each is eligible for all the prizes? So 5 prizes are there to 7 boys. So each is eligible for all the prizes. In how many ways can distribute? So now we need to write. Means right, each is eligible for all the prizes. So first boy can get any one of the 5 prizes. Second boy can get any one of the 5 prizes. Third boy can get any one of the 5. So boys can choose only 5 prizes are there. Means that 5 prizes can be distributed to all the 7 boys is not possible. Just only 5 means that's why first boy that goes to any one of the 7, second prize goes to, third prize goes to any one or fourth, fifth. So why means all are eligible for all prizes. So everyone is eligible for 5 prizes. That's why. So first prize can goes to any one of the 7. Second prize also any one of them. But it is not possible to distribute 5 prizes to 7 boys. Only we are going to give that only 5 boys means remaining 2 are definitely. But that 5 boys are anyone. So that's why that prize goes to any one of the 7. So 5 prizes goes to any one of the 7. All are eligible for all prizes. That's why 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. So how many ways means 7 power 5 ways, 16807 ways. That is the case. So sometimes maybe answers are in powers only in permutations and sometimes it's necessary to solve that exact value. Now, a test paper consists of 10 questions and each question has 4 choices. If each question is necessarily attempted, again observe here, suppose the question is there, 1, 2, 3, 4 options are there. How many ways so you can answer the question means, generally we think 4, but actually 5. What means I choose either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or not attempted. Yes, not attempt is also an option. That's clear. So that's why a question having 4 options means in how many ways we are going to attempt, that means 5 ways actually. But what they are given here, the 10 questions and each question has 4 choices. Each question is necessarily attempted. Must and should, that attempt is mandatory means we have only 4 choices and 4 options, so 4 possible ways. Now then find the number of ways of answering the test paper. How many ways we are going to answering the test? For first question 4 ways, second question 4 ways, third question 4 ways. So like that 10 questions means in 4 power 10 ways, so we can answer the question, right? Suppose in this question is not necessarily attempted means 5 or 10 answer. So that's why be careful. So that's why by the reading the question only we capture clear data what they are asking in the question. So once we are good at the reading questions means definitely we are ready to solve more than 10 questions in CSAT. So no doubt on that. Just for reading the question clearly and understanding is enough. In a test paper, first section contains 5 questions and each with 4 choices, and the second section contains 4 questions each with 3 choices. In how many different ways can the paper be answered? If all the questions are attempted, here also there, all the questions are attempted, not attempted is not right. Again we not consider that not attempted option. So 5 questions, 4 choices means 4 questions, 4 power 5, and the second 4 questions, 3 choices means 3 power 4. Total are 4 power 5 into 3 power 4. That is the answer. That's it. So simple only, no doubt. So like that we are going to take. Right? Very simple only, no doubt. So 5 questions, 4 choices means for every question 4 power 5. For every question 3, 4 questions means 3 power 4. That's it. Next one. How many 4-digit numbers can be formed with the digits 2, 3, 5 and 7 only? So they gave the numbers 2, 3, 5, 7. We need to form how many? 4-digit numbers. 4-digit numbers. That is the clear. Now observe. Numbers means repetition is allowed or not allowed. That is important. 2-digit numbers means 11, 22, 33. These all are repeated. 3-digit number 311 or 110, 115, 100, right? Those are the digits are repeated. So in general numbers means repetition allowed. But in the question they mentioned repetition is not allowed or without repetition. Then only we are going to find that case. Otherwise we consider in general repetitions are allowed. Here how many 4-digit numbers can be formed with the digits 2, 3, 5 and 7? Here any one of the 4, here also any one of the 4, here also any one of the 4, here also any one of the 4. So 4 power 4 is nothing but 2, 256 ways, 256 numbers can be formed. All twos, all threes, all fives, all sevens, starting two, remaining threes, two, triple five, two, triple seven, like that. So many ways. So if necessary, we will find out that also. Right? As clear. Suppose in the same question, how many odd numbers maybe they are asking about? How many odd numbers means? Here I am. Just suppose odd numbers means here 3, 5, 7. Three odd numbers are there. So in the last position only we have three options, but remaining 4, 4, 4. 4 into 4 into 4 into 3. That's it, simple. So 64 into 3, 192 odd numbers can be formed by using the 2225, 2227, 2223, all sevens, all fives, all threes. Those all are odd numbers. That's all are the possibilities. Right? So suppose even numbers means, right, suppose even numbers means the last option is only one way. Why means only two is the possible. Here 3 water means 3 comma 5 comma 7 3 ways. But ending with 2 only one. Here 4 into 4 into 4. 4 into 4 into 4 is nothing but 64. Right. So like that 64 plus 192, 256 total numbers. So we are ready to find out any type of questions give from according based on these numbers or letters or any general purpose. Next one. How many 4-digit numbers can be formed whose unit digit is always 0 and repetition of digits is not allowed? This clear. How many 4-digit numbers are there? We want to know the 4-digit number whose units digit is always 0. 0 is given in how many ways? Only one way. Why means that one digit is always the same 0. And repetition of digits is not allowed. Total digits are how many? 0 to 9, 10 digits. So already 0 used means remaining are 1 to 9. 9 digits are there. We can use any 9 digits in these three options, but repetition are not allowed means suppose if I use 9 digits here, remaining digits are how many? 8. I choose one of the 8. I choose one of the remaining 7 from here. So, or maybe any one of the 9, any one of the 8, any one of the 7, like that. Not necessary, but for the easy purpose only, we are starting from left. That's it. So, I can choose any one of the 9 digits. The remaining 8 digits are there. I can choose one of the remaining 8. Then remaining one of the 7, I can choose in the third place. So, 9 into 8 into 7 into 1. So, how many ways? 50 ways. 9, 8, 72 into 7. 504 ways. So like this we are going to find out. So very easy and very important also. So analyzing the numbers type of questions in permutations and combinations. So many PYQs are there. We discuss at PYQs also. Then you have clear idea. How many 5-digit numbers can be formed by using all that is right? Basic question. How many 5-digit numbers we know? Single digit numbers 1 to 9, 9. 2-digit numbers 10 to 99, 90. 3-digit number 100 to 999, 900. 4-digit numbers 1000 to 9999, 9000 numbers are there. 5-digit numbers 10,000 to 999, 90,000 are there. Directly we can give answer. Otherwise, based on this permutations and combination, 5-digit numbers can be formed here. At the starting, if I choose 0, then it becomes 4-digit number. It is 0 means so no negligible. Then remaining it becomes 4-digit number. That's why at the starting position we can never use that 0. Other than 0 remaining are 1 to 9. So here only 9 ways. But in the remaining cases all the 10 digits can be used. Then also it becomes 5 digits. So 9 into 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. Nothing but 90,000. We know directly 90,000. But according to this, based on this permutations and combination, the first digit we are not going to choose 0. Why means if we choose 0, it becomes 4-digit number. That's why. So remaining all are 10, 10, 10, 10. Why means numbers, they did not said without repetition or each number, each digit can be used once. Those conditions are not given. Those are not given means definitely we are going for that general condition, that is repetitions are allowed in the any types of this numbers related question. Right. Then next one. How many numbers can be formed with the digits 2, 4, 6, 8 without repetition? Right. Again, one more important one. 2, 4, 6, 8. How many numbers can be formed? In general, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Without repetitions means here any one of the 4, any one of the 3, any one of the remaining 2, 1. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 24, that is the answer. Definitely it must be there. But read the question once again. How many numbers can be formed with the digits without repetition? Which digit numbers? Just observe in previous questions. So 5-digit number, some there is there. Right. Before that, 4-digit numbers. So 4-digit numbers, 5-digit numbers, some value is there. But in this question, they did not give which digit numbers. Means you need to all the possible numbers here. 1-digit numbers you need to find out, and 2-digit numbers, and 3-digit numbers you need to find, and 4-digit number. In general, we go for 4-digit numbers. Why means maybe that in the exam we are not ready to think in, or we are not received exactly. That's why problem. So how many numbers means generally we consider 4 digits. 4 into 3 into 1, 24. That is the definitely it is in the options. But correct answer is how many single digit numbers are possible? Only one. 4 choices are there. 4. 2 digits means without repetition. That's why 4 into 3, 12. 3 digits means 4 into 3 into 2, 24. Now, 4 digits are also we find out 24. Total numbers are how many mean? Single digit numbers are 4, 2 digit numbers are 12, 3 digit numbers are 24, 4 digit numbers are 20. Sorry, 4. Total how many means? All are 24, 48, 60 plus 4, 64 numbers can be formed by using the given digits. Right, 4 digits are given. With that 4 digits we can form 64 numbers, all single digit number, 2 digit number, and 3 digit number, and 4 digit. That is very, very important. So 5 digit number it is not possible. Why means we are having only 4 digits. They are given 4 digits means up to maximum 4 digit numbers we can form. Next. How many 4 digit numbers can be formed with the digits 0, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9? 0, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9. So total how many digits are there? 6 digits are given. If repetition of digits is allowed, repetition of digits is not allowed. So two different cases. They are given how many 4 digit numbers. First case. If repetition of digits are allowed means 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. In general, we go for like that only. But observe here, in the given digits 0 is there. If the number is starting with 0, then it becomes 3 digits. That's why here at first place we choose other than 0, remaining any. Okay. So total 6 digits other than 0, remaining 5 of the anyone. So anyone from the remaining 5 can choose in that starting place. But for remaining places, any one of the 6 digits, so no problem. Then it becomes 4 digit number. So how many ways mean? 5 into 6 into 6 into 6. 5 into 6 into 6 into 6. 216 into 5, 1080 ways. Simple. Yes, clear. So 0, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9. So other than 0, we are using at the starting place. Why means if we use 0, then it becomes 3 digit number. That is the problem. So that's why at the starting place, any one digit, non-zero digit we can use here. The remaining places, if we choose any digits, all 3 zeros also no problem. Suppose 2, 3 zeros means 2000. It is a 4 digit number. 3000, 4 digit number. 5000 are all 2s, all 3. So those are all possibilities. Total how many numbers are formed? By using these digits, 1080 4-digit numbers can be found with repetition is allowed. And second question is there. Repetition of digits is not allowed. Again, this one is also important. 4 places. Same. At starting, We can choose any one of the 5. Why means if starting again we use 0 means it become 4-digit number. That's why. But this one in second case, just observe here. Suppose I used 2 here, just generally, remaining are how many? If I used 2 here means the 2 are now already used. Remaining digits are 0, 3, 5, 8 and 5 digits are there. I can use any one of the 5 again. I am not using 2 repeatedly, but I add that 0 which is not considering at the first place. It is considered for second, third or fourth any place. That's why I am not going to use that 2 again, but still remaining 5 digits are there. In that 5 I can choose any one, then remaining 4, then remaining 3. So 5 into 5 into 4 into 3, 25, 100, 300. So how many 4-digit numbers are there without repetition means 300. With repetitions means 1080. So with repetition means not all the same. So maybe 2 2s, 2 3s, double 2 0 3 like that. Any 2 digits or 3 digits for all are included in this case. So these are the different types of questions. Next. Right. So these are some permutations and combinations chapter related basic examples only for just a view purpose. That's it. So next we'll continue the permutation calculations, combinations calculations, and types of questions from permutations and types of questions from combination. Then after that some practice question. Then after as usual our CSAT PYQs. Then end of this chapter. Right. Continue in the next session. Thank you.